Greetings, friends. So, there's been this thing happening with the YouTube channel that Rebecca and I started years ago. And the thing is that the subscriber base has just been leveling off, where it had been growing and growing and growing before. And our views have been, I want to say, plummeting. Over the last few days, I've started to get concerned about that. And so much so that I was watching some videos on YouTube about, why this can be happening. There's that little bell notification. People have written to me and said, "You just disappeared from my notifications." And I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or or what. Could be a YouTube algorithm thing. It could be that our content just isn't what it used to be, and people aren't resonating with it. Should we start trying to do, flashy titles and flashy screenshots and all the stuff that, YouTube creators say will make your channel go? Or should we just stick to trying to create just the best, most straightforward videos that we can, that can hopefully help people? Well, last night, Rebecca and I sat down to have a talk about it. And something really kind of special happened. And what that was is that we remembered back to our original mission. And when we started this channel, when we were getting our first 100 subscribers, we said, what we want to do is that when we make a video, we want that video to be able to reach out and touch one person, make a difference in one person's life. Well, I realized that for me especially, somewhere along the way, that got twisted a little bit. And it got twisted in the sense that the subscribers kept growing and growing, and there was something about seeing those numbers. And I've done videos about this before, but still it was affecting me somewhere inside. We're not just touching one person, we're touching tens and hundreds and thousands of people and reaching out and making this huge, huge difference. And that's fine. But in a way, I had lost that original spark, that original vision, just reaching out and helping one person. And so what happened last night is, during our conversation, we essentially decided that numbers didn't matter. That it wasn't about reaching thousands of people with each video or having X number of subscribers. It was about, when we make a video, right back to the roots, when we make a video, can that video reach out and touch one person and make a difference in their lives? Coming back to that, my heart just was soaring. It just felt so right. This is what this was all about. And, oddly, when we finished that conversation and had made this decision and had this change in my heart, I went to check the email one more time, and one of our patrons, Joseph, he had edited his pledge up. And I sat there feeling like this was a sign from the world, somewhere, wherever Joseph lives in this world, he had, at that moment, right when Rebecca and I were talking about it, had decided to sit down and change his pledge upwards. Why that moment? Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but it was a confirmation, that the world was almost saying, hey, you remembered what this is about, and I agree with you, and so does the world. This is a big thing for me, and I think a big lesson for me, and I hope it can be something for you too, because we live in this world that is telling us that our self-worth is based on how many people love us. I think in some way, I'd bought into that a little bit. Again, even though I've preached against it, there's something in me that was happy with those big numbers. And going back and saying, when I make a video, I want this to just reach out and touch you. I want it to make a difference in your life. That felt so good. And wow, I mean, that same day, it wasn't just Joseph, it was another young man right here from Wisconsin who wrote and told me that he had been watching my videos for so long and how much difference it had made in his life. So, just want to say a thank you to those two people, and a thank you to all of you, because so many of you have written in, so many of you have become patrons, so many of you have reached out in some way and said to Rebecca and I, these videos make a difference in your life. And that makes a difference to us, and it keeps us going with this. So really, this video is just about gratitude. It's about a reminder that in this world, it's not about the numbers. It's about this personal interaction. Can we reach into each other's lives and make a difference? And I hope that these videos are doing that for you. And I know that so many of you have done that for Rebecca and I in the way that you've reached out to us. Gratitude and thanks. Love to you all. We'll talk with you soon.